Hi, today I'm going to be talking about guilt and I'm going to be giving you some quick tips and strategies to help you let go of it quicker. Now we know that guilt isn't so much an emotion but a feeling that we can have, and it can lead to low self-esteem and a feeling of unworthiness. So the quicker we can move through this, the better. So here are the tips. Firstly, make sure it's not false guilt. False guilt is a guilt that you have in association with somebody else. So something could have happened that is out of your control, wasn't your responsibility, but for somehow you end up feeling guilty about it. Recognize that's what it is and let it go now. Drop it. It's not even yours to feel guilty about. Secondly, guilt is usually formed over a behavior or an action or something we've said. It is not you necessarily as a person. So make sure you're disconnecting the behavior and actions that you might have done with the person who you are. It doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. We're not all perfect. But what you do know, the way you might have acted or behaved, you can change next time. There's something you can do about it. Thirdly, a very common mistake is for us to look back in hindsight. We can be really hard on ourselves sometimes as human beings, and we can look back on a situation and go, I should have done something differently. I could have done more. Well, quite often at that particular time, which is usually in the past, we did the best that we could do with the tools and resources we had at that time. So the situation might have been very different at that time. The environment might have been different. There may have been stuff going on with the other person or the situation that you didn't know anything about. And most of the time, people do the best that they can do when they're in that time at that moment. Now, you might not agree with that now, you might not like what it was, but it kind of was what it was and is what it is. What we do know is that guilt cannot change the past. So in that regard, there's no point holding on to it. So those are your tips for the week. Don't feel guilty, let it go. Have a great week. Please share this if this has been helpful for you, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.